Talking about your character you played in Prison Break, do you think American television has become more evolved, has a little bit grown up in the last years, has become a little bit darker?
I think thanks to, I'm sure you have here, HBO, Showtime, stations here, channels. Thanks to HBO, thanks to cable television, as we call it, it's raised the bar for network television. Prison Break was on Fox. It's not a cable television channel in the United States. It's another network. We didn't swear. We didn't cuss in Prison Break. We didn't take our clothes off. We couldn't. It was network television. And it felt like cable television because it was edgy. It was cutting edge. And it just shows you that if you have a good story, you don't have to swear, you don't have to take off your clothes, and you can make people every week say, oh, I can't wait for the next episode. I can't wait, and when the show is on, don't call me, because I'm watching TV. I'm watching one of my favorite shows, whether it be Lost, or 24, or Prison Break, or Sopranos. It reminds me of the stories I would hear of my grandparents talking about radio, when they would listen to the radio. Thank you. When they would listen to the radio in the 1930s, in the 1940s, who knows? Only the shadow knows. And you see these old photographs or pictures of people like up close to the radio, right? And then the episode would be over. And then they went, oh, I can't wait till the next one. That's what working on Prison Break is like. And when you have a show like that, when you work on something like that, you have a taste of what it is, and you say, oh, I want something like that again. Because they are rare. But at the same time, every network nowadays goes, yeah, I want Lost, went off the air this past year. Every network says, I'm going to find the next Lost. I'm going to find, I want our network to take the place of what they had before. And you just hope as an actor that you find that kind of show.
You starred in the third installment of the Transporter series. I think it's produced by Besson. Is that right? Yeah. And was that a different kind of working on that project and on other projects?
Well, first of all, I can look at my life right now in acting as far as what happened before Prison Break and what happened after Prison Break. And when the beautiful thing about shooting that movie was we shot it in Paris. And to shoot in Paris it's like, just shoot me and let me go to heaven because it's unbelievable. What was strange about it, what's hard about it, is Prison Break made all of us, all the actors on the show, feel like rock stars around the world. So when I go to Paris, it's like a mob scene. So I thought there's two ways to handle Paris. I can call home, and I can put a hat on and sunglasses and put my head down and say, wow, Paris is like, this is really great, They got like really old streets here. These cobblestone things are like, what, this is like 400 years old. But I wouldn't really be able to see Paris. And I hate wearing a hat and sunglasses anyway, and I think if a normal person wears a hat and sunglasses, you're going to be looked at more. Because people are going to go, who's the guy with the hat and the sunglasses? And then you want to get closer to them and go, oh my God, it's George Clooney. So it doesn't really work. So I said, you know what? I'm in Paris. I love Paris. And so I had to deal with the fact that people are going to go, ah! And in Paris, Monsieur Teabag. Like they gave the scumbags some respect, you know? So the difference that I finally had a taste of, which I don't always love, but what I feel now is the difference of when you shoot, especially in Europe, and you do a show that makes you, whatever, a celebrity or a star, or at least somebody that somebody knows. You're always having to deal with the fact that, like, if I shoot a scene in Paris, like in Transporter 3, where I'm walking down the street, there's gonna be a crowd of people over there that have nothing to do with the movie. And that's just something that I have to deal with. I worked on a Woody Allen film years ago called Everyone Says I Love You with Julia Roberts. And I played Julia Roberts' husband. And I had like, I don't know, 3 scenes in it, 4 scenes maybe. And we shot in Venice, Italy. Now Julia Roberts, you know, she's a big star. And there would be thousands of people behind the line, a cordoned off line. The police were there, you stay over here. You know, don't do it. There's Julia Roberts over there shooting. It's a strange thing to deal with. Acting-wise, there's no difference for me between television and film. Yes, television is faster, but you shoot maybe 8, 9, 10 pages a day. In television and film, you shoot maybe 3, maybe 4 pages a day. The acting is the same. The camera is the same. The film is the same. It's just a little faster, but I'm used to being fast because I have worked for 4 years and series before that. I've worked on television, so I'm used to it. The only difference now for me is dealing with not the camera watching me, but people watching me. And that's just something that you have to get used to, and it comes with the territory. Somebody from the audience, please. I saw him earlier. He asked silly questions after a while.
Yeah, I do.
You can't think of any more
I have
questions.
a hero's question.
You have a hero's question? Okay.
Yes.
Good.
When I take a look at the Euro series, I see they cast a lot of actors from famous television and sci-fi and fantasy series, drama series. I don't know, they cast a lot of people there. Like Bruce Brocksmith, for example, they had a lot of guest stars on that show. A lot of famous guest stars from all over. They were there for 3 episodes, like Michelle Nichols from the classic Star Trek series. So